Hey everyone, so today we're diving into something really interesting, a daily devotional called Deliverance through Faith. And at first glance, it looks like a simple religious text. But when you dig in, you see it's actually, it's a masterclass in guiding someone from a single idea all the way to joining this massive global organization. It's fascinating. Let's jump in. All right, so here's our game plan. First, we'll look at the core idea, the principle of faith. Then, we'll see how they turn that idea into a concrete path for you to follow. And finally, we'll check out how they invite you to become part of this huge global community. Simple as that. Okay, so this right here, this verse is literally the cornerstone for the entire devotional. Everything, and I mean everything, is built on this one idea from Hebrews. Think of it as the anchor. It's a simple, powerful promise. You have faith, you get rewarded. That's the engine that drives this whole thing. All right, first step, the principle of faith. Let's get into what this core message is all about. So what is faith according to this text? Well, they're super specific about it. It's not just, some vague belief. Nope. They define it as an active trust. It's this concrete, solid confidence that God is actually going to step in and change things for you. And check this out. They boil it all down into this super simple formula. It's almost like a recipe, right? Faith is the ingredient that pleases God, and that in turn gets you deliverance. A leads to B leads to C. It's a really clear, powerful line of thinking. Okay, let's move on to our next section, a path to action. This is all about going from just believing to actually doing something. And here we go. This is the call to action they lay out for you. It's a 3-step process. First, you look inward, examine your faith. Then you shift your mindset, trust God. And finally, you take that leap, step out in faith. See that? It's a really clever journey they take you on, from inside your head to out in the real world. And to make that process easier, they give you a script, basically, a model prayer. And what's it about? It's all about asking for stronger faith and trust. It lines up perfectly with the steps we just saw. It's all designed to work together. But then, right after that, they include this second prayer. This one's different. It's the prayer of salvation. And honestly, you can think of it like an onboarding script. It's the click here to sign up button for someone who's totally new to this, a simple way to officially get on board. And this is where it all leads. We've gone from the big idea to personal action, and now it's about joining the community. This is the final piece of the puzzle, taking you from being an individual to being part of a massive global group. And what's the mission? It's huge. They call it Operation 500 Million Souls for Christ. 500 million. Putting a number that big on it, wow. It just immediately tells you this is a serious, ambitious operation with a real sense of urgency. So you might be asking, how do I get involved? Well, they make it really easy with 3 clear on-ramps. You can be a prayer partner, a volunteer missionary, or a kingdom investor. Basically, you can give your time, your effort, or your money. It's a classic setup that gives everyone a way to participate, no matter their situation. Okay, pay attention because this is a really important pivot. Everything up to this point has been about what you can do for the mission, right? But now, the whole message flips. Suddenly, it's all about what the community can do for you. They go from asking for your help to offering their own. It's a brilliant switch. And how do they do it? Mostly through WhatsApp. But this isn't just one giant noisy group chat. No way. They've got specialized groups for everything. Midnight prayer, daily declarations, even business networking. They're trying to weave this community into every single part of your life. That's deep integration. Then they also use Telegram. This seems to be more of a one-way street, like a broadcast channel where they send out messages and podcasts. It's the content delivery part of their ecosystem. Of course, you've got to have the big ones, right? So they're also on Facebook and TikTok. This is like the top of their funnel, where they cast a super wide net to get the word out and pull new people in. And the last piece of the digital strategy, YouTube. So when you put it all together, WhatsApp for community, Telegram for broadcasts, Facebook and TikTok for outreach, and YouTube for video, they've covered every single base. It's a really comprehensive approach. So, a big question is, how do you make all these people scattered all over the globe actually feel like a single community? Well, here's how. A synchronized prayer schedule. By having everyone pray at set times in their own time zones, it creates this incredible feeling that you're part of something that is literally happening 24/7 all around the planet. It never stops.
So when you step back and look at the whole thing, what have we really seen? It's a funnel, right? It starts with this big, beautiful idea about faith, walks you through specific actions to take, and then plugs you right into this huge global digital network. It's so well structured. And it really makes you wonder, is this the new blueprint for how you build a global movement in the 21st century? Not just a religious one, but any movement?